folks, it's Kimberly Crow, and we are back with another episode of Entrepreneur Experts Cafe. This time we're interviewing Shiraz. It's not his first time on the show. It's maybe his third, maybe his fourth. We're going to learn all about how he is a reality interventionist expert. Shiraz, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Kimberly. Great to be here again.
Absolutely. All right. So before we get started, we need to know, how did you become a reality interventionist expert? And tell us what that's all about.
I've found that a lot of people are addicted to their current reality and they don't even know it. And so they're running around in these stories people have told them that don't work for them. And a lot of times people are unknowingly peer pressuring you into, this is how your life is supposed to work, when your life could work a completely different way. It's kind of crazy.
I think that's true. And we get that from parents. We get that from teachers. We get that from all kinds of people who mean well, but it ends up tweaking our sense of what we should be doing in the world and listening to our own version of reality. So tell us, when clients come to you, where are they in life and where do you get them?
They are usually experiencing some sort of business problem where they've tried all these different methods to get out of it and nothing seems to work. And the thing I've found is when that happens, you're caught in the addiction. You think you've got this problem, but the problem is actually the solution to something you're not looking at. And when you find out what the solution is and let go of it, the addiction breaks free and your business just starts to soar. And it's interesting because it can work both ways. I remember I was working in corporate, and I used to get 25% raises every year in corporate.
Wow.
And yeah, I was like, I thought that's amazing. And then one year I was talking to a friend of mine and I said, I love that this company gives 25% raises. And he looks at me and goes, what are you talking about? We get 4% raises. And I'm like, no, I know what my paychecks look like. We get 25% raises. And he goes, no, we get 4% raises, and that's above the industry standard. So we started bringing in other employees. We said, you don't have to tell us how much you're making, but what's your typical raise each year? 4%, 4%, 4%, 4%. So guess what my raise was the next year?
4%?
They taught me what reality was supposed to be. And it took years before I realized that had happened and broke out of it. And now I'm back to seeing my income soar. But this is what happens. We don't even realize it happens. It just slips in and you're stuck.
All right. So if we start believing it, then we create it in our life. Is that correct? All right. Awesome. Now, you mentioned addictions. You can get addicted to a reality and keep it in your experience. And when letting it go might be more beneficial to you. Is that correct?
Yeah. So the reason I took on that addiction of 4% is now I fit in with everyone. So that was the hidden benefit. I'm like everyone else. Everyone will love me and we can keep doing this. But it's not really helping me. Right? So if I'm willing to be different and people go, hey, how come you get 25% and I don't? If I'm willing to let people say that and not get upset about it, I break the addiction and I go to a different level. But the addiction's always got some little benefit, and it's usually an emotional benefit. You feel accepted or loved or fitting in. And so you keep it, even though it restricts your life.
Interesting. All right. So before we let you go, how can people get in touch with you directly? If they want to work with you and they need to shift their reality, what's the best way for people to get in touch with you?
They can go to Shiraz Shifts, as in Shiraz Shifts Your Reality.com.
All right. And do you want to spell that out for the people who are driving?
Okay. It's SHIRAZ, like the wine, and SHIFTS.com.
ShirazShifts.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Entrepreneurs Experts Cafe. Before we let you go, Shiraz, any final words for our crew?
It's your reality. Make it a great one.
It's your reality. Make it a great one. Words to live by. All right, folks. I'm Kimberly Crow. We'll see you next time. Cheers.